Invited to the April the 20th of 2020 commission meeting. Pam, would you call? We have Pam, please call roll. No, we have any public comment.
No, so we had no one
No
to
public
contact
comment.
us.
Pam, please call roll.
Commissioner Samet.
Here.
Commissioner Turner.
Here.
Commissioner Black.
Here.
Commissioner Harrison.
Here.
Commissioner Turner, would you lead us in our pledge, please, sir?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right. First on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from April 6th of 2020. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Black, second by Commissioner Turner. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $2,447,733.49. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman. I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Samet, second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Do we have any conflicts of interest or anything coming from the commission today? Everybody's silent, so I'll take that as a no. All right, we have no resolutions, no orders. Under contracts, agreements, and grants, I'll ask for a motion to approve agreement with Roadside Incorporated to provide vegetation control consulting services for the roadside right-of-ways in an amount of $8,000 annual fee. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Harrison. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no budget revisions, no merchant purchases, no board appointments. Under award of bids, I'll ask for a motion to approve the bid with Carrier Services for $217.15 for printing security envelopes for the county commission. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Samet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Under personnel action, I'll ask for a motion to approve family medical leave for Justin Fields beginning June the 9th of 2020 and ending July the 21st of 2020. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second, under personnel action, I'll ask for a motion to approve to hire Sam Long as an equipment operator 1 in District 4 pending a drug screening. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for vote.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no merit increases at this point. The engineer's report.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. We have two things for your consideration today. Approve our 2020 district paving schedule. As we discussed in the commission meeting, we're trying to rotate through everybody regularly. Everybody has about the same number of working days. And then we also have approved the 2020 Rebuild Alabama project amendment. District 2 Commissioner requested that we make a change and take Newby Road off the list and put Copeland Road on the list, and he was going to pay the remaining portion to complete the project. So those are the two things that we have for your consideration today.
Thank you, Mr. Massey. First, we'll ask for a motion to approve the 2020 district paving schedule. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve the 2020 Rebuild Alabama project amendment. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Turner. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no other business, no scheduled public hearings. At this point, report to officers. Commissioner Sammet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd just like to mention the fact that state of Alabama is about to finish up with their Highway 53 paving. This week should wind it up through 6th Street, through downtown Ardmore, all the way out to the Madison County line. They did a good job on it. It looks good. Also on Bethel Road, appreciate the job that engineering crew has done on it and my crew. And also, I'd like to thank Chief Sloss and Lieutenant Crowley for sending us out an officer last week to help with traffic control. It really made a difference on it, and I think it sped the project up a little bit. But 2 days' time, you had you leveling and widening down. Of course, our crew had spent 2 weeks on the project, but anyway, our crew, all the crews have done just exceptional work, and I really appreciate all of them. And like I said, thanks to the Sheriff's Department for the officer for traffic control, because it really made a big difference. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Sammet. Commissioner Turner.
Yeah, in preparation for the Rebuild Alabama project, my guys started today clipping shoulders on Copeland Road. That's 6 miles. We'll be on Copeland Road for a while. So anytime we don't have anything else to do, we'll be clipping shoulders on Copeland.
Thank you, Commissioner Turner. Commissioner Black.
Looking forward to the paving schedule here that we got. The Rebuild Alabama, that's also something that's coming to paper and gonna come to the surface too. So I'm excited about that. For those people that are interested, we have 27.34 miles that we're doing work on with county funds. That's $1.056 million. That comes out to roughly about $40,000 a mile. Some of it's plant mix, some of it's chip seal, but about $40,000 is what you're looking at. So when somebody thinks they want you to come out and, hey, won't you just pave my mile? Well, it's on average going to cost us $40,000. So that's pretty difficult to come by sometimes, and you have to really, really make your funds go a long way. Garrett Road, I've had a lot of trucks from the rock quarry. I've met with Rogers Group, met with the Sheriff's Department, and this past week we started setting up roadblocks on Garrett Road and writing tickets for those loaded trucks coming from the rock quarry. They've been warned. The business has been warned. The rock quarry warned them, and we have bridges there that are not suitable for the load of trucks that we've got going through. Not only that, when they come back through empty, they're doing 70 to 75 miles an hour, and we're writing tickets for that. So Garrett Road should get back to that normal little quiet road that we have, because we're getting those trucks onto the roads that we provide for them. Other than that, nothing. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Black. Commissioner Harrison.
Yeah, talking about Dupree Hollow Bridge, we've got a conference call Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. with FEMA, and we're going to I'm going to get a feel for what it looks like going forward. We were planning to go out here and put the temporary 6-foot diameter tiles in today, but I'm going to hold off till Wednesday till we get through that conference call with FEMA, and we'll kind of get a better idea going forward. We're started today. I saw them out putting signs out on New Cut Road. My crew finished the clipping of the shoulders last week in preparation for that. They're deploying to start the milling and filling and leveling on New Cut Road. We're going to try to keep traffic on that road, talking about what the sheriff came out and helped with traffic control. If it becomes an issue and we cannot work safely, we might consider closing temporarily those roads while we do the work. I would ask the people to obey the flagman, obey the follow trucks, just slow down, and if you can, find an alternate route. There's an alternate route. You can take Tillman Mill, Blackburn Road to get around those portions where we're working, and I would encourage everybody to do that. And if it becomes, we want to try to keep traffic flowing, but if it becomes a safety issue, we'll close the road to through traffic. Also, I want to publicly commend our bridge inspection crew. We had an incident the last week in March where we discovered a bridge on Shaw Road that the water had completely corroded and eaten through support structures, the steel beams underneath that bridge. They caught it, and they came up with a quick economical solution and got it done really quick so that we could turn that into the state and it not become a load limited or a posted bridge. So I want to commend Anthony Gardner and Charlie McMeans and our bridge construction crew. Also, while we were looking at New Cut Road last week, we discovered two, what do you call it, off-scheduled, off-system, okay, and that means that it's 20 feet and under bridge that's not regularly inspected. Well, we caught two structures on New Cut Road that was scouring, and it is undermining the bridge. It's not an immediate risk, but we're going to go in and shore up that underneath those two structures to keep them from becoming vulnerable. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Commissioner Harrison. First of all, I just want to thank the staff. You know, we've been working through this COVID-19 thing, and especially the administrative staff at the office. They've worked really hard behind the scenes. Their job load's probably been twice to what it normally is, and thank Mark, our attorney. You know, we've been on the phone with him question after question because everything changes from day to day with this way it's been going. So with that said, I just want everybody to remember the social distancing, and, you know, we're all in this together, so we got to work through this. And another note, the paving schedule's coming up here, and a lot of these roads are really heavily traveled roads. And, you know, like we got Bethel Road, Capshaw Road, Shaw Road, New Cut Road, all of those are real heavily traveled. It doesn't take but just a few minutes to, you know, be safe and get home to your family. We want our employees to get home to their families, so y'all get safe to get home to y'all's too. And all that will be adjourning until Monday, May the 4th of 2020 at the Clinton Street Courthouse Annex at 100 South Clinton Street, Athens, Alabama. Thanks everybody for being here today.